Sexual harassment is a particularly oppressive form of sex discrimination. And like discrimination of any kind, it has no place in any organization. But what exactly is sexual harassment? This type of discrimination isn't always easy to define. Over the next few minutes, we'll be taking a closer look at sexual harassment and explain what it is. We'll also show you how to recognize sexually harassing behavior and advise you as to what steps to take if you're a victim of sexual harassment. The costs of not dealing with sexual harassment are enormous. They take an emotional and financial toll on those involved and can easily disrupt an organization. It's up to you to do your part in making sure your organization provides the right kind of work environment, an environment where everyone can do the best job possible and work together effectively as a team. In the first half of today's program, we're going to be taking a look at how to recognize sexual harassment and what you can do about it. In the second half of the program, we'll be hearing from an employment attorney who will be addressing some of the most commonly asked questions regarding sexual harassment. But before we go any further, let's take a minute to look at some statistics regarding sexual harassment. Even if you haven't encountered sexual harassment yourself, you might be surprised to learn how widespread it is. According to a Lewis Harris poll of the general public, over 30% of female employees responding to the survey report having been sexually harassed at work. Sexual harassment is a form of discrimination that knows no boundaries. Anyone, regardless of age, gender, or occupation, can be a victim. How can you avoid becoming a statistic? First step is to know the law. In 1980, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission issued guidelines declaring sexual harassment an unlawful employment practice. In 1986, a major Supreme Court decision affirmed the illegality of sexual harassment. In 1998, the court broadened the legal obligations of employers to stop same-sex harassment and